was delivered from anxiety and depression, and I don't believe that I was actually set free until about 3 months ago. And I only got to that level because I realized, like, oh, I wrote a book and now I'm going to talk about it. And there was still this sense of going, maybe this is worthy, maybe this is enough. Maybe there was almost the copy and compete and compare. I cared, like, if people liked the book or if it resonated for them or if it was helpful. And I started to, Ann Voskamp, God love her, she said something in a talk last fall, and I was speaking, I was kind of doing a little circuit, and I was listening to her talk in the dark hotel room, and she basically said the phrase this, she said, those who keep score in life just want to know they count. And when you do what you do for an audience of one, you always know that you count. And I realized that I keep score in life. And so then finally, just the Lord and I were just like having this conversation where I was like, why do I want to know that I count? Why do I feel that I don't count? Why do I think that my worth is measured by what man thinks? And he's like, well, I care. Like, isn't that enough? Like, I'm the audience of one. Hello.
That's great. That's great stuff.
And I said, I'm sorry, but you're not enough. Like, you're not. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, this hasn't been enough. And it took that day, like 2 days prior, I had said, I want to stop asking for clarity. I just want to see clearly. I want to see through your eyes of is there a rooting? Is there a wounding? Is there something that I'm just not even seeing that I thought was anxiety and depression, but maybe it's something more? And I learned that was like the kind of the outer layer, but the inner layer was like just a question of worth. A question of, am I loved for who I am by my Creator? And did I know that and really feel that as a child when I was like searching for that in some other people? And so I think when I said, oh, so there's been an actual emotional deficit, and so I have felt like my worth is still measured by what man thinks, and God's saying, no. And so I literally had to confess. It began with a confession that said, I'm sorry that you've not been enough. Heal my heart, like heal every broken part and make it new. Like, I don't want a steri strip or a patch job or a hairline fracture. I want it new, as if it never happened. And I believe that is the healing that God is actually calling us to. That, like, that's where freedom really begins, where we no longer fear man, where we say, okay, I'm yours. Like, I am yours. Absolutely, only yours. No one else's. I mean, obviously, I'm Gabe's and my kid's mom. But apart from you, it's you, my family, and ministry. But you are at the helm. So and when I started to really change that tone and that tune that said, I feel free. Like, I feel like you've actually healed me. I'm walking in newness of life. I've been a believer for 35 years, but I now understand what newness of life is, and it's unbelievable.